Welcome back, everybody. 3G slabs coming at you. We have another PSA preview video. This is going to be a 10 card, all baseball. It's for the vintage special. It's the 1960 to 1979 special they're running right now. If you guys want, I do chapters. So if you don't want to watch the preview video, you can fast forward and just watch the blind reveal. So here we go. First up, we got a 1969 Topps Decal Edge, number 33, Willie Mays. I probably shouldn't be sending this in. I just threw it in to get my 10 card minimum. It's off-centered, multiple dents and surface issues. It's beat up pretty bad. Like I said, I probably could have picked out something even better just to fill my order, but it is a Mays. I'm hoping just to pull a PSA 2, and at that price point, or a PSA 2 level, I would break even on the card. So just hoping to pull a PSA 2. Next up, 1963 Topps, number 3 in the set. This is the National League home run leaders. Pretty cool card. I've graded a handful of these now. I mean, you got 5 absolute studs on this card. So multiplayer cards have been gaining a lot of steam along with like team cards. And so this one here, you can see it's off left to right pretty bad. Top to bottom's not too bad. Corners, they do show a little bit of wear. They're not horrible. This bottom right one's the worst one. There's the back. I do have a print flaw. Oh, there's a print flaw right here in the card. The blue's good, not on it. It's just the white. It's not a paper loss or anything. It's just ink, not there. So hoping this pulls a PSA 5. Next up, Impossible set. I've graded a few cards from this set, and they're just grading this set really tough. I sent a couple checklists in on one of my last orders, last reveal videos I did, and I got hammered, and I thought they were beautiful cards. So I'm real nervous on this Frank Robinson, 1971, number 640. It's off left to right, and then it just does show the normal chipping. Nothing horrible. The bottom is the worst part, so like right in here you can see some light chipping all the way through. I think it should pull a PSA 6, but the way they're grading these, it's probably going to pull a PSA 5. 1963 Topps number 503. This is the Milwaukee Braves team card. Both yellow corners here show just a teeny bit of wear. Overall, it's a great looking card. Hoping this pulls a PSA 7. 1968 O-Pee-Chee, number 181, Jerry Zimmerman. Cards off top to bottom. Left to right looks really nice. Another one of those O-Pee-Chees if you're following any of my stuff. Hoping to pull a numeric grade on this. This is another very low pop card. I'm hoping to pull a PSA 6 or 7. These are really tough on grading, so that sounds really high to me, but that's what we're hoping to get. 1968 Topps Billy Williams, number 37. Just off a little bit, left to right and top to bottom. Great eye appeal on this card. Hopefully they'll feel really nice about this card after looking at that O-Pee-Chee Zimmerman. I think this should pull a 7. I think it's got a great shot at an 8. 1964 Topps number 237 in the set. This is the Chicago Cubs team card. So another team card, multiplayer and team cards I've been sending a lot in lately. Corners show just a little bit of wear on the card. Overall, you can see there's nothing major. I say a little bit of wear and there's not a lot there. Centering is off just a little bit. Back centering is off, as you can see too. So I still think this has got a great shot at a PSA 7. Another tough grading set. Back to the 1975 Topps number 622 Fred Lynn. Major flaw in this one, you can see it, left to right centering. Top to bottom's not too bad. The rest of the card looks great. I think this has got a great shot at a PSA 7. 2 cards left in the submission. We're going back to 68, Topps number 86, Willie Stargell. Front right bottom corner. Might show just a little touch of wear. Otherwise, really a great looking card. I think it's all going to come down to that corner. I've got anywhere from a 7 all the way up to a 9. I'm expecting the 7. I could definitely see an 8. And if that corner isn't really anything, this could possibly pull a PSA 9. I think the centering is about as good as I've seen on one of these. So we shall see how it goes. I don't know if I showed the back. There's the back. All right, last card in the submission. 1963 Topps number 252, Ron Santo. The bottom corners are decent for this set. You can see they do show a little bit of wear. Nice centering. But you can see some like snowing, some like not paper loss, but call it snowing. That's the biggest flaw in this card. Oh, it does have some ink or something on the back here. I didn't notice that before. Look at the back that close. So that's not good. That's almost looks like marker maybe. Or if it's ink from printing. I'll have to really look at that a little bit more. I had it down for a PSA 6 or 7, and now that makes me really nervous. So depending on what that is, I might get a qualifier, MK Mark qualifier. Well, that's it. 10 card submission. All right, it's everybody's favorite time. We got another PSA blind reveal. This will be a 10 card, all baseball. It was the vintage special from 1960 to 1979 cards. All right. So just be a real quick one then, a little 10-carder. First up, 1969 Topps Deckle Edge, number 33, Willie Mays. You can see this one's off-centered left to right. It's a rough-looking card. I probably shouldn't have sent this in. I put it in just to make the minimum order size. It's got multiple dents. It's got a surface crease. I'm just only expecting a PSA 2. And that's what I got, PSA 2. So right on with that. PSA 2. Good way to start. All right, 1963 Topps, number, what is this? Number 3 in the set. This is that home run leaders card, National League one. I've graded this is probably my 4th or 5th one from this set. Great card though. Hall of Famers on that. It's a great card. It's off left to right, top to bottom. It's got a little print flaw right here, white, off-centered on the back. I'm not sure on this one. I think it's just still nice enough to pull a 5, and that's what I got. All right, so we started out 2 for 2 on accuracy on this one, PSA 5. 1971 Topps, number 640, Frank Robinson. This one's off left to right. Does show some of the normal chipping on it and corner wear. I've been getting hammered on the ones that I have graded from this set. I have down a PSA 6. I really don't think it's going to get it. I'm actually going to expect a PSA 5. And it did pull the 6. All right, so really happy with that grade. PSA 6 on that. 71 set, impossible set, PSA 6. 1963 Topps Braves team. I graded one of these before, and I believe I pulled a PSA 8 on it. This one looks really nice. Both yellow corners. These are the ones you always got to watch for. They're actually pretty darn nice. I'm expecting a PSA 7. And I think this might have a shot at an 8 also, but expecting the PSA 7. And I got a 6.5. All right, another half grade. It's PSA 6.5. I don't even know where to put that. We'll put it with the 6 pile. Didn't know they were still doing half grades. I've gotten a few and some orders not too long ago, but all right, here's another win. It's another one of those 68 Peaches. You've heard me say it before. I've graded a handful of these lately, so just happy to get these slabbed. They're really, really, really low pop. This one in particular, very low pop. I don't remember what it is. It'll pop up over here when I reveal it, but like I said, these are just extremely low. So this is a win to have it in a slab. Top to bottom centering, as you can see, really bad. This top corner, I'm just starting to notice. I didn't notice it before, but it's got a little ding to it. It's bent back a little. So I didn't notice that corner before. I was expecting this to pull a 6 or a 7, but with that corner, it's definitely not gonna. Let's just hope that it gets a 5. I think it'll probably still, I think it's got a shot at a 6 though. And it did still get the 7. So that corner, man, I don't know if it is. It looks like it might be bent back just a teeny, pressed back, but it's not dinged. PSA 7, that's going to be a huge grade on this, I think, especially with the pop. That's a huge win. PSA 7, really happy with that. I'm actually kind of half-assed putting the set together from that 68 Peachy set, so really happy with that. 1968 Topps, number 37, Billy Williams. This is off just a little bit left to right and a little bit top to bottom, as you can see. And that is completely all that's wrong with this card. Corners, edges, surface, beautiful. I'm expecting a 7. I think it's actually going to pull an 8. It's that nice, but I'm expecting the PSA 7, and it did get the 8. Okay, so happy with that. It's well deserving of a PSA 8. Okay, well, we got a big array of grades on this one too going. 1964 Topps, number 237. This is the Cubs team. The corners just really lightly touched on this card. They look actually really nice. Centering is off just a little bit left to right, but really nice. Back centering is off. I'm actually expecting a PSA 7 on this one. So, and we got the PSA 6, so one grade below. I thought this was definitely good enough for a 7. There's got a little dent down here. I didn't notice before. I didn't have down, so PSA 6. All right. All right, 3 cards left in this submission. Next one up, we got a 1975 Topps, number 622. This is the Fred Lynn rookie. Left to right, it's off, but the rest of the cards, again, really nice. This is a tough grading set. I think this should pull a 7. If the centering was a little better left to right, I think it would get an 8, but I'm expecting a PSA 7, and that's what I got. All right, happy with that grade. I feel like it's a real accurate grade. Down to 2 cards. 1968 Topps, number 86, Willie Stargell. On the front bottom right corner might have just a little touch to it. But beyond that, the rest of the card centering, I don't know if you get any better centered than this card is on the front, that's for sure. I have a PSA 7 circled. I also have an 8 and a 9 written down. That's how nice it is. I think it's all dependent on this corner. I actually think it's going to pull the 8. I don't think it's got a shot at a 9. That's just tough. But PSA 7 minimum, that's what I'm expecting. But I really think it's going to pull the 8. And I did get the 8. All right. I've actually been doing really good on this set, this 68 set. Pulled a lot of 7s and 8s, so really happy with that. 2 8s in this submission. Last card, 1963 Topps, number 252, Ron Santo. You can see this card does have some snowing here. The bottoms just lightly touched. I graded one of these before, and I believe it got a 7. I don't think it pulled an 8, so This card's really nice. I'm expecting a 6 because of the snowing. Everything else is really good. I don't know if it's got a shot at a 7. Expecting the PSA 6. Let's see how we end this submission with a 5. All right, so 1 grade lower. I think it's just all in that surface. It's got a lot of snowing. The corner's just a little touch. It's got some fish eyes. So, all right, PSA 5. All right, overall with this grade or this submission, actually pretty happy with it. I think those team cards, I thought that one would get a 7. That Braves team and this Cubs, I thought it would get a little higher too. But really happy with this Jerry Zimmerman O-Pee-Chee card. I think that's going to be a really, really good population card. And these 2 8s from the 68 set. Really happy with that. So check me out on 3G Slabs on Facebook. I'm trying to sell cards on there. Chit chat if you want. Should have some more submissions coming back soon. I got a few of them that just I think are completing. So we should be getting some more online too. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Subscribe. Trying to build my channel a little bit with that subscription number. It's always nice to see that go up. So anyway, on to the next.